Donald Douglas arrived back in time to see Flying Scotsman take his enthusiasts home. The Fat Controller said it had been an honor and thanked Flying Scotsman and his owner for their help. Please tell everyone, he went on, that whatever happens elsewhere, steam will still be at work here. We shall be glad to welcome everybody who wants to see and travel behind real engines. This announcement was greeted with cheers. Flying Scotsman departed to the sound of people asking, "When will you be back?" Led, as one might expect, by Donald Douglas. At last, Douglas told the other engines about the news. They were all excited about it and agreed that something had to be done for Oliver. "I'm feared," said Donald. "Some murder's diesel might creep in. And him there alone, lacking steam to even whistle for help." "You're right," said James. "He won't be safe until the Fat Controller knows." "Well, Douglas should tell him at once." You want me to speak to the Fat Controller? It's forward. He think me, and maybe interfering. "Well, here he is," said a cheerful voice. "Now, what's all this about?" Duck broke the awkward silence. "Beg your pardon, sir, but we do need another engine." "Well, I agree, Duck. That is why I'm giving 7101 another chance." Their faces showed dismay. The Fat Controller had difficulties with his own. Sir," ventured the Gordon at last, "we hoped for a real engine." "They," said the Fat Controller gravely, "are rare. Unless one escapes scrap, of course. But there's little hope of that." "Yeah, but sure," busted out Donald. "One has." "Yes, and thanks to Douglas. He is now at our works," announced the Fat Controller. "Well, sure," gasped Douglas. "Is there anything you don't know?" "More than you think." "Ha ha 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 ha," he laughed. "Oliver's crew told me all about it, Douglas." "Oh, sir, ye couldn't see the brown wee engine until him in trouble and no do a wheel turn." "More than a wheel turn, I fancy, Douglas. I'm pleased with you. Oliver, Isabel, and Toad will soon be ours. Oliver and Isabel is just what we need for Duck's branch line. Loud cheers greeted this announcement. And Toad wants to be your brake van, Douglas. Ah, thank you, sir. I hope he and I'll do brawly together. That, of course, made everything right. Henry spoke a good word for 7101, and the others gave him a welcome. He had good manners for a start, so Henry didn't find him hard to teach him our ways. 7101 find them different from those at the other railway, but much more interesting. He is now quite a useful engine. The others teased him at first because of his growl. They said he was like a bear. He still growls, but not because he's cross, because he just can't help it. His name, Bear, has stuck. He likes it. It's nicer than a number, he says. Having a name means that you really belong. The Fat Controller soon had Oliver, Isabel, and Toad mended and painted in full Great Western colors. Then he rescued 3 more Western auto coaches. 2, Alice and Marabelle. He gave them to Duck. The 3rd, Dulcie, joined Oliver and Isabel. Duck and Oliver are very happy with their branch line. It runs along the coast to the small railway. We're reopening the branches, they boasted. They are very proud of this indeed. The others laughed at first and called their line the Little Western. Duck and Oliver were delighted, and now no one ever calls it anything else.